Okay, guys, so we're here for what's going to be our first episode in doing the Jiminy's journal. I've mentioned it several times. I want to complete Jiminy's journal, and we've got a lot of stuff to do, including the puzzle pieces and a whole bunch of shenanigans. I have all the materials necessary to get the Ultima weapon. I have to fuck with one of these mushrooms. Real quick, I just wanted to show the method I used to get the drops from this guy. So, all you've got to do for this mushroom, each one of the 13 mushrooms does different things. For this one, all we got to do is just block his shots back at him. Stitch will constantly refill my MP, so I could just spam Reflect and keep his shots heading back at him. Oh, God. This is really quite easy. Sometimes he does bust out the fastball. And you might wonder why I'm not just completely just, like, spamming it like this. But it does leave a second where Sora is unguarded, so you can't just mash the button and it'll work. But I think all you need is 80. This is very easy. I'm gonna do a proper episode where we do all of the mushrooms. That'll be later, though. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do first. Okay, so this should give us, we get a Tranquility Shard, Stone, Crystal, and Gem. All of these are necessary, obviously, to get the Ultima weapon. So we've got all that shit. Okay. So now we can go start making a whole lot of stuff in Synthesis. I did quite a bit of grinding since our last episode. Holy shit, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember what the last thing... Was the last thing I recorded, was it a tournament? It's been a while. Since I've recorded, because I've just been grinding. I'm now at level 99, so we've got our level maxed out. And we also have all of the synthesis materials we're gonna need to make everything in the game, except for, I believe, 2 items that we're not gonna be able to make until we begin fighting the Organization 13 members. Let's head to Twilight's View. No, the Cave of Remembrance was the last thing I recorded, right? Yeah, it was the Cave of Remembrance. I had to do that because there's a lot of Remembrance shards, stones, gems, and crystals in there that I had to grab. Okay, so we're here in the world that never was. This is the Moogle we're going to talk to. So like I mentioned, we're at level 99, so we're maxed out there. Since the last time I've saw you guys, we've got a lot of shit. We've got all of the materials in the game. Rather than just grind against, like, the quickest way to gain experience, really all I was focused on was getting all of the materials for Synthesis. And in the process, I basically got to level 99, so that worked out pretty well. I believe, yeah, Sora's also got quite a bit more AP. We're not going to worry about this until I'm done with our synthesis stuff. Berserk Charge is interesting. That's an ability we're going to use against one of the mushrooms, though. Negative combo could be useful at certain points. Interestingly enough, Sora got Thunder Boost at level 99, so that was the very last thing he got. Real quick, I'll just grab Defender, whatever. Donald and Goofy have also got more AP, but the first thing we got to do is go talk to the Moogle, where we have a lot of stuff to hand in here. Orhalcum Plus, so we now are able to create the Ultima weapon. Obviously, I'm very thrilled with that. And he's giving us a whole bunch of other stuff for completing things, whatever. Yeah, Lost Illusion. That actually is the only item we don't have enough of to create everything. In order to get more Lost Illusions, we have to beat some of the Organization 13 data battles. But I'm saving that, obviously, until they're all available and we've beaten the game, we've beaten Sephiroth, like a lot of things. New stuff to buy. Yeah, this is just some more synthesis materials we can grab. Whatever, I'll just get one of each. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna admit, I don't actually know what the threshold is to get synthesis materials into the shop like this. It might be if you get enough of a certain material, it goes in the shop. But I am really not sure. It does seem a little random. But it is cool that we're able to get dense gems and twilight gems, because both of those are necessary to get, what's it called? Defense ups, AP boost, power ups. Okay, so boom, there's all the materials. 60 total right there, because we have all 60 different types of materials, which got us our 7th Orichalcum Plus. So the very first thing we'll do is we will create the Ultima Weapon, Energy Crystal, because there's not 13 Orichalcum Pluses in the game, there's only 7, so you have to use an Energy Crystal. And we could level up the Moogle. Wablam, we got the Ultima Weapon, holla back. That is pretty beast, I needed that. Okay, so I want to, you know, let's just make all the stuff that's important. So we definitely want a Save the King, so let's make these. This is Goofy's best weapon. And let's also make a Save the Queen, Donald's best weapon. Well, maybe I should change what I say by best weapon, because we can actually make a Save the King plus and a Save the Queen plus. We also want a Full Bloom and a Shadow Archive as well. But if I could level the Moogle up one more time and then it'll lower... Nah, you know what? Let's just fuck it. Just make the Full Bloom. Bam. This is a really good accessory. And so is the Shadow Archive. Okay, now the Centurion and Frozen Pride. The Frozen Pride is Vexen Shield that we can give to Goofy. And the Centurion, that's Lexius's weapon. He's the guy who had the power level at the top of the screen. Riku killed him in Chain of Memories. He goes by really quickly. These two, we're going to have to wait to make these until we begin fighting the Organization 13 data battles. These are the two I'll save. Okay, and we also have some free development here. Yes, it's very important that we make the Mithril Shards, because we're going to need a lot of Mithril Shards, Mithril Gems, all of those. Okay, and our Moogle is about to level up. Oh yes, we also need Serenity Crystals. This is a very, 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 very rare... Yeah, it says a very rare ingredient. Thanks, game. I was just fucking saying that. Okay, boy, here we go. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff I still got to do. So let's power that up, and I also would like more experience. Now, this is necessary to complete Jiminy's journal, because we want to get those secret endings and shit. Yeah, we also want this. We're gonna want a energy stone for this one, though. And bam. Mithril Crystals, because the Mithril, synthesis materials right here, you can't actually get these as drops from enemies, so you've got to make them. And as you can see, all of these synthesis materials, the Dense and Twilight, that's all stuff that nobody's dropped. So I did do a lot of fighting against nobodies. We'll go ahead... Oh, we're about to level up, so our Moogle is maximum. Yahoo, yahoo! Primo Moogle. Okay, what else do we need here? We're going to be able to make quite a few defense boosts and power boosts, by the way, because I made sure to get a lot of materials for that. That will be essential for Sora. Okay, let's make a Save the King plus. This is the weapon we're going to be giving to Goofy. And let us also make a Save the Queen plus. Bam, bam. Alright, very good. Now, the Full Bloom plus. This is important. Both the Full Bloom plus and the Shadow Archive plus. Notice both of these are going to have like an extra ability that will help with Sora's MP regeneration. So that'll be really handy to have both of these on Sora. In the future, I might make more of these. But if you guys noticed Lost Illusion, that's going to be, you know... I'll have to fight data battles to do that. Oh, also, I think I can... Yes, I can. We can get the Star Charm here. Okay, so this is most of it now. Hold on, let me see. What else do we have to make? I know we do have to make... Oh, yeah, here we go. Shock Charm. We need the... Yes, the Shock Charm Plus. Yeah, energy crystal. I've got a lot of them. Why not? Okay, yeah, we can make a normal ribbon. That's very important. The ribbon is really good, and it's an item that we're also going to be giving to Sora, because it'll increase all of his resistances so much. That'll help when we're fighting, like, Axel with all his fire attacks, Larxene, all of her thunder attacks. So there's still... This is most of it, though. I know, yeah, we need to make some more shards, because we've got to make a couple of these. Outside of this, we're pretty good. We did need to make another Manifest Illusion, right? So let's go ahead and bam. Okay. Yeah, this gets really, like, confusing really quickly. Okay, we need a couple more shards. So, let's just... Whatever, I've got tons of energy shards, just bam. Then we're gonna make a couple more Mithril Crystals. Because if we make a couple more Mithril Crystals, we're going to be able to... I'm not sure... What do you guys think? I kind of want to prioritize defense over power. Because I know, like, the super supreme ultimate final optional boss is really, really powerful. And I think having the defense would be better than the power boosts. Okay, let me back out. This way we can give all this shit... Wait, do we have... Yeah, okay, hold on. Let's just give all this shit back over to the Moogle that we just made. Okay, and the only thing left are those two. We can't make those, and we're done there. Okay. So now we have a fire gun bangle already. Now let's make one of these, the Blizza gun. I remember Azure told me to grab one of these, but they're not really... I don't like these that much. The ribbon is going to be what's going to help out with that. Bam. Alright, so we got the thunder gun. And then this. I think this is it now. The rest of our materials we could just save for making up power boosts and defense boosts now. Let me just do a quick run through. Because I'm looking at the bottom where the Serenity Shard is. When you see that one, that means like you've... It's... I don't know, it's difficult to explain. Yeah, because AP boost, powering this up makes... Oh! How about that? I was gonna say, wait, I just looked at the bottom and I didn't see the thing. Okay, so let's do that to save a Dark Crystal. Why not? Wait, no, not do that. Oh, we're gonna have to make some Serenity Crystals, actually. Yep, good, okay. Everything is looking... Hey, wait. Nope, everything's all good. And then we're gonna have a lot of equipping to do after this. And the next episode we're gonna do, I think, is going to be the puzzle pieces. Okay, so we got the magic boosts and all this. Hold on, let me back out, go back in. Alright, now we want power boosts and defense boosts. Let's make a Serenity Crystal or two. Yeah, so let me do that. No. That. I don't have very many remembrance crystals to do this, so we can only make a couple. I also don't even have that many bright crystals or energy gems. Okay. So now let's see. Yeah, so let's build some defense boosts. Oh, I love this. Sora. Can you feel Sora's strength just skyrocketing? Because I can. Yeah, let's make as many as we possibly can. Power boosts. Need one of those. And we... Yeah, energy crystal. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, so now I need some Mithril Crystals. So, let's head the fuck down and start making Mithril Crystals. Isn't synthesis so much fun? But this is why it's a nightmare to grind out, like, defense ups and power-ups. Is because all the different materials you have to grind. Because it's like a synthesis chain. Like, okay, so I have to get Twilight Crystals, Twilight Gems, Dense Crystals, and I've also got to get Lucid Lightning, Blazing, and Mithril Crystals, all just to get power boosts. Like, it's a really pretty tedious process. I actually can make a couple more of these. Oh, I need it. Yeah. Good thing I've got so many Serenity Stones. Shit. And those Twilight Crystals, I've got a small amount of them because the most rare nobody is the one that drops the Twilight Crystals. That is the Zexian nobody, the one that creates all of those energy cubes. We very, very rarely see those guys. Okay, so let's make a power boost. Yes, and we don't need to use an energy crystal there. Bam. And one more will be fine. The rest, let's just pump into defense. So that way Sora is ready. I don't even really need to use the energy crystals because I've got lightning crystals. Even though I have a smaller amount, they're actually not that hard to get our hands on. All I got to do is just walk into Space Paranoids and the enemies all over that place drop them. And let me just make... I'm going to make 2 more of these. Bam. Alright, back out. Go back in. Oh boy, this is tedious. Are you guys having fun yet? Okay, we'll make 1 more defense boost and then we'll call it a night for this. Bam. Okay, so now that we did all of the synthesis, the only thing left to do now, again, I mentioned, is we just gotta get more Lost Illusions to make these. Fuck it, I might as well just make... You guys know what Vexen Shield looks like. Let me just make this so you guys know for sure what I was talking about here. Is this. Lexius's weapon. It's not very good, though. It's not something I'm going to use. We've got the Save the King and the Save the Queen. Okay. So now we have got a whole bunch of new shit. And to be honest, we are ready to fight. Like, Sephiroth, do all the tournaments. Like, there's a lot of shit that we can go do now, having all of the best equipment in the game. Okay. So first thing I want to do, let's go to Sora. Let's put that ultimate weapon on, boy. MP Hastiga, I fucking love it. Hold on, we just gotta take a look at this. Look at this fucking behemoth. Look how huge it is! It's so big! Oh, Sora, Kyrie's gonna love that. Okay, now the other Keyblades I'm gonna work on, I think I'm gonna put the, hold on. I want to put the Sleeping Lion on with Final Form, because the Sleeping Lion, Guardian Soul, Ultimate Weapon, those are like the 3 longest, so I like that being there. We could put the 2 become 1 right there, and I don't know, we could just put Oblivion for Valor. I like that. Okay, so now let's deal with Sora's equipment. The first thing we could do, let's upgrade the Petite Ribbon to the Ribbon. Oh yeah, see, the Ribbon is very good. Now we're probably not going to need this Cosmic Chain. Remember, defense is the most important stat among all these, I think. And yeah, we'll go Petite Ribbon. I like that. So look at all that resistance Sora now has. Almost 25% to every element. That's very good. Lots of extra defense. If I grind it out even more defense boosts, we could just exclusively have equipment for Sora that guards against elements. That could be an interesting idea. No longer am I going to need, like, this with the AP 8, because we pretty much now have enough AP. So let's see what we got here. First thing, we want the Full Bloom Plus, and we also want the Shadow Archive Plus. Okay. The Cosmic Arts, that looks very good, actually. I think I'm probably going to keep that. And after this, I think the Star Charm is probably good. Yeah. Okay, very good. we're not going to need any of these high potions and ethers because we now have a shit ton of elixirs, boy. I got these. The enemies that drop the Frost Crystal in the Pride Lands, those are the guys, like the big, how do I explain it? Like the big monster in the Pride Lands, like it's like the shaman riding like a bull type of enemy. They dropped elixirs pretty frequently, so I have a lot of those now. Okay, so Sora's good. Riku, obviously, we don't have to worry about him for a while. Alright, Donald. Let's start. I've got a lot of new equipment, actually, for Donald that, you know, we haven't seen before. I got this Shaman's Relic Plus from the enemies inside, whatchamacallit, the Cavern of Remembrance. But, it's not very good. Nobody Lances, the Centurion that we made. Look at that. 13 strength. But this is Donald we're talking about, so maybe not the best. We'll go with the Save the Queen Plus. I like that. Now, Donald, of course, absolutely we want defense, but I'm pretty sure Sora has all the really good defense stuff. So, I don't really think I need to change Donald or Goofy's armor. Now, this is a different story. Hold on. Let me go to Goofy first, actually, for the rings. And let's change that Expert ring. And let's give him the Cosmic ring, right? Yeah, that's good. And then let's also give him the Full Bloom, because he does not need MP at all. These look good, although I might be able to give him... Rather than the Thundaga, yeah, we can give him the Cosmic Chain. And maybe something instead of this. Nah. Okay, so Goofy's good. Oh yeah, let's just give him a better shield. Now, Goofy, that one mushroom, the one I showed you guys at the beginning of this episode, dropped a lot of different shields for Goofy. I assume some of the other mushrooms drop a different type of staff for Donald, but I didn't fuck with them yet. Here, this is dropped by the books in the Cavern of Remembrance. We got that. The Nobody Guard, the Save the King Plus. Yeah, all of these mushroom ones we got. I'm not really worried about any of these, so whatever. Maybe this is good with Protectra, but I'm actually just going to go with the Save the King Plus. Okay, so Goof is good. And Donald, let's just continue fiddling with his accessories here. We'll give Donald the Shadow Archive. And we probably could give him something better than the Orhalcum ring right here. I want stuff that prioritizes magic, obviously. But magic and strength for Donald is kind of good. Because Donald obviously uses both. So I think this is solid. So now Donald is done. So now we've got all the equipment for all the characters. We're all looking good. Let me just rock the abilities, and then we'll be done for today. So Sora, I should grab a bunch of these. There's a couple things I want to make sure I've got first, though, like all the draws. I don't want either of these. Summon boost, no. Experience boost, obviously don't need that. Jackpot's not really that big a deal to me. Let me equip Thunder Boost. And then we're going to go with some of these. Bam. Okay. So Sora's good. Now let's take a look at Donald. We don't know. That sucks. That sucks. Let's give him Blizzard Boost and Fire Boost. And Donald's good. How about that? And then Goof. What are we going to do with Goof? Don't need auto healing or auto change, auto limit. They all suck. We can give them damage control and defender. So now Goofy. Oh, and item boost. Lovely. So we're good. We are fucking good. Now our strength level is just fucking ludicrous now. Luda! Okay, so next time. This was essentially the first part of the Jiminy's Journal sequence of videos that I was going to do as we get that knocked down. Next time, well, I might as well show, we've never really gone into the journal. up to this point in the game, so I might as well show you guys what we're working with here. You see, we're done with limits. We have all of the limits completely done. All the different limits in the game, we've used them all. Riku's is the last one we unlocked, and Genie Final Form was one of the last we also got. We also have all of the maps in the game, because by this point we've been to every area in the game. So obviously we got all the maps. And we also have defeated and encountered every type of nobody in the game. And we also have every Ansem report in the game. So that's pretty cool. Next time, we are going to knock out the puzzle pieces. I will see you fuckers then.